Good morning everyone. How are you all? Hope that you are fine. Okay. So as in the previous video we have discussed our chapter number 5, measurement of length and motion. So today we will cover measurement of length. So today we are going to cover this topic, measurement of length. So first I want to define about measurement. See, what is the word mean measurement? Okay. Today we are going to learn about first the topic is measurement. Okay everyone. It's just nothing, it's a simple technique of comparing a known quantity with a unknown quantity. If suppose that I have a scale and I have this ruler, if I want to compare the length of this ruler, stylus with that ruler, then I will compare with the known quantity with the unknown quantity. So I get to know the length of this stylus also. So this way we can compare the things and we can get the length of the unknown quantities. So measurement is very simple, to compare a known quantity with a unknown quantity. Okay everyone. Now first the question that should come to your mind, what is the need of measurement? Why it has to be measured a certain object? Okay. So first thing is that there are the certain things that happen in our ancient time, that the people used to measure the things with their forearm, with their hand span, with the length of their foot. So every person is having a different kind of every person is having a different length of their forearm, every person is having their different length of the forearm. If suppose that they are having a table and they want to measure the length of this table, they measure with the help of their hand span. But the two individual person will have a different kind of hand span. So there was no uniformity. There were no uniformity. So in order to cover all this, their scientists have decided to form a kind of system where there should be the uniformity in the measurement. So in order to introduce that system, the scientist has given us a system known as SI system of unit. The scientist has given us a system known as SI system of the units, in which they introduce us that the unit should be measured in a standard quantity. The scientists told us that the object should be measured in a standard quantity. Now from here we will come to our topic, length. Okay, so we were discussing about, we have discussed just right now about the measurement. Measurement is just to compare a known quantity with a unknown quantity. We will get to know the length and whatever we want to measure. Okay, this is about the measurement. And the thing is, what is the need of measurement? We have learned that what is the need of measurement? That there should be the uniformity in comparing the things. So that's why the scientists have introduced a certain system known as the SI system of units. Okay, in which there are certain units in which the object has to be measured in that particular unit only. Now, here we will discuss about the length. Very basic definition of length, it is the distance between 2 points. Okay, the distance between 2 points. Suppose that I have a point here and I have a point here. I want to measure the distance between them. So this is called the length between these 2 points. So distance between 2 points is called the length. Okay everyone. Now the definition of length, it is the measurement of how long or how short something is. Okay, now how long or how short something is, that means this thing, how much is this length of this, how much short is, how much length, how much long is this object. So we get to know about this length. There are few examples, there are multiple examples we can learn of this. Like height of a building. Okay, the table in which you are sitting right now. So these are the few examples by which we can easily access the use of length in our daily life. Okay everyone. So have you understood about the length? What is length? It is a simple, the distance between 2 points is said to be the length. Okay everyone. Now let's discuss something about the SI unit. Just before that we have discussed a system in which the object has to be measured. The scientist has formed a certain system in which there should be the uniformity in the measurement. In order that, what is the SI unit of length? It is meter. Very simple, it is meter. Let's suppose that I have this stylus. What is the length of this stylus? Maybe 5 meter or 10 meter, whatever they are. So I said that what is the length? I said just 10 meter. Suppose that the length of this stylus is 10 meter. Distance between 2 points is the 10 meter. I have written here 10 and I have written here meter. This meter represents the length. That the length has been measured in meter. The length has been measured in meter. And how much? It is 10 meter. It is 10. Suppose that these are the 2 points and we want to measure the length between these 2 points. So suppose that the length between them is 10 meter. So this meter represents their length has been measured in meter and how much it is? It is 10. Hope that you understand how the point has to be measured, how the distance has to be measured, and the way you have to measure. If next time you see a quantity written by like there is written 5 km, so the distance between 2 points will be 5, and in which unit is measured? It is measured in the kilometer. Okay, now we will learn about the standard unit 10. We have already talked what is that meter. How much? 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeter, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, and 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. This we have learned already in the mathematics also. This conversion of unit. This will help you. You have to remember these points because there will be numericals on these points also. Okay, everyone. Now moving on to the next thing. Tools of measurement. There are certain tools by which we can measure the length. Okay, let me show you one by one what can be the tools. First one we have discussed about the ruler. Okay, let us discuss one by one these points. This ruler that we use in the classroom, with the help of this also, we can easily measure the length, but it will measure the short length. Not that much long that you can measure with the help of this the distance between the two cities. No, it will only measure short line. Okay, like if you want to measure the length of your desk, you want to measure the time on the floor. So this will be able to measure this much kind of length, but not that much long. Like the two cities, the distance between two multiple points. Okay, now. So for that we need some like the meter scale kind of things. Okay, okay. This is called vernier calipers. If we want to measure, we have a metal sheet and we want to measure it with the hand, we want to measure that, then the which instrument is very useful for them. Okay, this vernier calipers allow us to measure the length of very thin sheets. Okay, with the help of this we can easily measure. And this we already have, we all have seen in the car. This is called odometer. Okay, this odometer helps us to measure the length of the very big distances. Okay, now that we have talked that about the two cities, so easily with the help of this odometer we can easily measure the length of two cities. There are two different kinds of that cities, places, etc. Okay, everyone. So now let's discuss about the conversion. Okay, so if we have 1 meter, like we want to convert meter into centimeter, then we have to multiply by 100. Okay, everyone. And if we have something in kilometer and we want to convert it into the meter, then we have to multiply by 1000. This simple conversion we have to learn because these are going to be very helpful in our daily life. In the mathematics also, this should be very helpful to you. Okay. Now moving on to the next slide, everyone. There are some practice questions that we have kept for you. Okay, now just pause your screen and just solve these questions. And definitely when you are coming to school, we will definitely going to solve this question. This is just a simple 3 question that is your homework also. Okay, everyone. Hope that you enjoy this. Hope that you learn about the. Let me recall the points one by one. What we have learned in the starting. First thing we have learned about the measurement. What is measurement? The comparing to a known quantity to a unknown quantity. Okay. Second thing we have learned what is the need of measurement. Second thing we have learned what is the need of measurement. We have learned about the hand span, we have learned about the forearm. So we have learned about the why there is a need of measurement. Third thing that we have learned about the uniformity. Why from this need of measurement we learned that there is no uniformity in the measurement. So how there will be the uniformity? The scientists have developed a system known as the SI system of units. Okay, with the help of there will be the format. The fourth thing that we have learned about the length, the shortest distance between 2 points is said to be the length. We have learned about the tools by which we can measure the length. We have learned about the multiple conversions. Okay, so there will be the PPT I'll share with you. Okay, although I'll share this video with you, video also with you, and the PPT also. So this is going to be very helpful for you. Okay, learn it, revise it. Okay, now have a good day all of you. Thank you so much.